Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Lavinia and I post beauty videos regarding makeup and skincare 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if that's something you're interested in, I'd love for you to join my channel by hitting the big red subscribe button. So today we are going to be starting a new skincare trial. We are going to be testing the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. This is basically a tinted moisturizer that's broad spectrum SPF 30. It's supposed to be a natural luminous finish, and it's supposed to just give your skin that nice look when you're not wanting to do, like, let's say full foundation, or you just want a bit more from your moisturizer, like a little bit of coverage. If you guys have been following me for a while, you may know this, but I only use the Neutrogena Sheer Zinc SPF. This is my tried and true favorite SPF moisturizer. Favorite sunscreen. It doesn't break me out because it's 100% zinc oxide based, so I really trust this sunscreen. And I have tried a First Aid Beauty sunscreen in the past, which was the Weightless Liquid Mineral SPF 30. I'm not sure if this is still available, but when I tried it, if you guys watched that video, you know I hated it. Worst experience ever. It was just an oily, gritty mess. And I know a lot of you guys in the comments said that even though that happened, you still really like it. But based on my experience, it wasn't my favorite. So I'm just hoping that this one I like a bit more, and I have seen a lot of people enjoy this, so I'm very excited. So if you want to see me test out this sunscreen, I think I'm going to test it out for about a week to see if my skin reacts at all to it, see if I'm sensitive to it, and everything like that. Just keep on watching.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my streets.
Alright guys, so as with all my trial videos, I like to look into some of the product information before I start to see the brand's claims, the information they provide, ingredients, all of that. So let's start off by opening this up. This is supposed to be non-comedogenic, which I honestly don't know scientifically enough about that claim, but it does claim to be safe for sensitive skin, which, hello, I have very sensitive, dry skin that is also acne prone. So to give you guys a sense of my skin type right there, you get 30 milliliters in here, 1 fluid ounce, and this retails for $28 USD on the First Aid Beauty website. So not the worst price, definitely a little bit more pricey for sure than like my Neutrogena sunscreen. And it's allergy tested, and it also has no artificial fragrance in here, which I do like. They do offer this in 9 shades. Ivory is their lightest shade, and that's the shade I got. We'll see if it's too light for me or not, but I'm pretty pale, but I definitely know there's people that are more pale than me, so that's a little bit concerning to me. And the line does not go very deep either. Their deepest shade, called Deep, just looks like a pretty bronzy shade that I would use as a bronzer, and I definitely don't think that's like a wide enough range. But you know, I do have to point that out because I do think brands should definitely be on top of this by now. They do recommend that this is best for dry to normal skin. I have a very dry skin, so that should be good for my skin type. It's supposed to solve dryness, dullness, redness, uneven skin tone, dark spots, and pores. Interesting. And they have clean ingredients, cruelty-free, dermatologist tested, fragrance-free, safe for sensitive skin. So I like all of that. I like that there's no weird fragrances and stuff in here, because usually I react to it, and that's, I find a lot of times sunscreens have that like coconut or pina colada smell to them, and it's really just not needed. It is formulated with vitamin E, which I really like that ingredient. It's just very soothing, great for acne scars and kind of healing the skin. We also have hyaluronic acid, which I use hyaluronic acid on a daily basis, so I like that. It's a humectant, so it basically draws moisture from the air into your skin. It's good for dry skin unless you live in a very dry environment. It's supposed to provide 12 hours of soothing hydration and broad spectrum SPF 30. We have colloidal oatmeal in here and allantoin, which are both supposed to help with redness, calm, and soothe the skin, which I like because, again, super sensitive skin. I'll keep repeating that. We do have micro pearls, which deliver good, clean, buildable coverage to enhance the skin, as well as natural pigment. So some makeup in here too to give it that tint. I don't mind that, of course, because it is a tinted product. It's kind of that hybrid makeup skincare product, which I personally love in the summer instead of a foundation. No alcohol in here, so it's not really going to dry out the skin. No mineral oil, and it's also not supposed to clog the pores since it's a whipped mousse-like formula. Let's look at some of the ingredients. So I've already talked about some of these like top ingredients that they list here. So the actual actives in here that provide the SPF, we have avobenzene at 3%, octinoxate at 7.5%, octosalate at 5%, and octocrylene at 7.5%. So no zinc oxide in here. These are obviously other filters for sunscreen. Apparently this octinoxate is apparently like a pretty inexpensive ingredient, so it kind of keeps the price of sunscreens low. And then octosalate does usually stabilize avobenzene, so I guess that's why they have them together here. And interesting, there is a study here, I will put it on the screen, that states that some studies have found that octocrylene causes relatively high skin allergies. So and there are some studies also showing that octocrylene can degrade in the bottle to become carcinogenic and endocrine disruptor, which isn't great. But hopefully this isn't exposed. I mean, it's in a tube that has a point, so you're closing it right away, so hopefully no problems there. But of course, with all sunscreens, there are a lot of studies on the different filters and stuff, and I personally do not know enough about them. I obviously want to get more educated, but there are also studies that state that these different filters in the sunscreen are good together and give you like that triple threat feel. Ingredient wise, obviously we have those filters in there. We also have glycerin, which is another humectant. We have some different leaf extracts. We also do have mica, which of course is giving it that makeup look to it. Enough talking about that, let's go ahead to actually applying this. All right, so I already have applied a moisturizer to the face. I applied my Yes to Avocado Daily Mineral Lotion, and this has broad spectrum SPF 15. This is 14% zinc oxide, and this one doesn't give me any reaction since I'm not allergic to zinc oxide. And I have been using this for a while. I usually like to do SPF 50 on my face, but I figured since I use this as my moisturizer, which is SPF 15, and then this one's 30, will be good for today. And it's super cloudy this week, so obviously I'm still gonna wear sunscreen, but I don't necessarily need my Neutrogena one on top of these as well. I'm gonna squeeze some out on the back of my hand first. Okay, I see what they meant by that moussey kind of texture. I definitely, looking at the product, I think it was more like liquidy, but it definitely is a thicker feel to it. I hope the color is okay. So, ooh, yeah, definitely a thick consistency. Just gonna go ahead and apply it on this cheek. It smells like muffins. Oh, that's definitely what it is. It smells like a mandarin, like, you know, the chocolate little oranges you can get for Christmas stuff. That's exactly what it smells like, and we do have a mandarin orange peel oil in here, so that's definitely what's giving it that fragrance. But of course, I always want to let you guys know what type of smells these have, just in case you're super sensitive or irritated by some fragrances, or you simply don't like your skincare to smell like anything. It's blending out nicely, and I like products like this that you can just apply with your finger and go on with the day. Honestly, it did kind of give me some coverage over my scarring there. Not like a crazy amount, but definitely a little bit. Go on the chin here, where I'm breaking out a bit. Wow. Honestly, it is giving my skin like kind of a nice luminous finish. Of course, you want to be applying enough. I just took a little bit to do the cheeks to see the coverage, but I usually take around 2 fingers amount for my whole face. on the eyelids, of course, too. Alright, so this is what my skin's looking like right now. Super luminous, and honestly it gave me that little bit of coverage that kind of just reset me for the day. I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna see if it's buildable at all. So I'm gonna reapply it over kind of my acne and redness. I don't imagine it'd be too buildable, just because at the end of the day it is a moisturizer, but really like this so far. It is a bit on the dewy side. I'm not really gonna set it since it is a moisturizer, so I'm definitely interested to see if it creases at all or if it just kind of stays luminous on my skin throughout the day. So I'm going to go about my day and I will see you guys later. Alright guys, so it is currently the end of the day. I applied this around like 10 a.m. this morning, and I believe it's around 9 p.m. now. So this is what my skin is looking like. We're looking a little bit on the oily, greasy side, I would say. But it hasn't really like broken up like a foundation would. Like if I'm really looking at my skin, like I can't, it's not like sinking into my fine lines or anything like that, but it is just looking a little bit greasy. I think maybe if I set this down at the start of the day, it would have held up a little bit better, but it did get a little bit oily today, and it wasn't a super hot day either. Of course, I'm gonna have to continue using this over the next few days, and I will update you guys then. Hey guys, so it actually has been about a week that I have been using this tinted moisturizer. Today is going to be like the final update day, so I'm going to apply this right now since I'm getting ready, and I'm going to talk about my thoughts about it as well. So I just apply this right with my hands, the same way I applied it that first day, and I just apply it just like a moisturizer. I'm going with quite a bit. It actually does moisturize my skin really nicely. Gives me some nice sun protection. I had a bridal shower on the weekend, and I underestimated how sunny it would be, and I burnt my shoulders a little bit, but I had this on my face because I used it as like as my coverage, I guess, my foundation that day. My skin did not get even tan, so it did a really good job at protecting, and it just gives the skin such a nice luminous feel. Oh my gosh, guys, why didn't you tell me I had tinted moisturizer in my hair? But as you can see, it just gave me like that bit of coverage and a really nice glow and dewiness to the skin without looking heavy or like makeup at all. It really just looks like my skin with just a really nice moisturized look. And if needed, I'll take like a bit more on my finger, and you can kind of get away with using this as a spot concealer. Obviously it's not going to provide an immense amount of coverage, but you could even go in with this moisturizer and then apply a bit of concealer on top of your spots, and then you're not, you know, doing full coverage all over the face, but you still have a bit of coverage where you want it. But I'm usually good with just a few of my spots peeking through and just having this really nice dewy look to the skin. I have been just going in with a bit of makeup over top when I get ready, using these Merit beauty products lately. They're very natural products. I just did a full tutorial using these, so go check that out. I'll link it down below in the description if you're interested in these. Products actually blend really nicely over this moisturizer, and it just provides me a base to do like a little bit of a natural makeup look over, which is really nice, especially for summer. Like I've worn this sunscreen to the beach when I've gone, and then I can do a little bit more makeup, and it gives me a nice base where I don't have to do foundation or full coverage like that, which is really nice. Now, what I have noticed with this product is, as you can see, very moisturizing. So it's a really nice moisturizer, but sometimes it's a little too dewy for me, especially because during the hot days my skin will get a little bit like oily. I use this L'Oreal Infallible since it does provide a little bit of coverage too, since it is a powder foundation, and I really just apply this right in the T-zone. So that's really all I do for my like makeup recently. I've used it tons on my TikTok, so if you want to see me use this more for like even heavier looks than this, go check that out. I have all those videos posted there. But I want to show you guys how my skin looks. As you can see, at least in my opinion, it's a very like your skin but better type look. So I really like how that applies and just sits on the skin. As I said, so far I've been loving how this applies. It did not break me out at all, which I was really happy about. At least I didn't find that very much. So I definitely think this claim, safe for sensitive skin, is very much true. You guys saw kind of how it lasted throughout the day, but I definitely think adding a little bit of powder like this, and even if I don't apply this moisturizer, my skin does produce a bit of oil throughout the day, even if I have dry skin. So it's not really much different than a regular moisturizer. I feel like using a moisturizer like this instead of foundation is less heavy on your skin can breathe a little bit more, your skin looks really natural and fresh, and I love this for summer. Perfect for like the beach, or even just day to day, or even more glam looks like some of the ones I showed on TikTok. This is just the perfect base in my opinion for summer, or if you're someone who just likes a really light look. So skincare wise, I really like it. I think it did a good job protecting my skin from the sun, and it didn't irritate or sensitize my skin, and it just worked really nicely to kind of smooth out my texture, acne, all of that. But makeup wise too, I really like that it had a bit of that tint, and it just made me feel a little bit more glam than no coverage at all. So that was really nice. So that's really my final thoughts on the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer. I really enjoyed this and I highly recommend it. Let me know your thoughts if you've tried this down below in the comments. Also, if you're interested in this product at all, I will have this product as well as the other products mentioned in this video down below in the description. So if you're interested, those links are there for your use. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed and want to see more videos like this, I will have my full skincare playlist down below. But make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure to turn on my post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And yeah guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave I call you right back to check for monsters in my sheets.